So friends, our today topic is grouping rest in compound time signature like 6 by 8, 9 by 8, 12 by 8. So let's read this. It says when grouping rest in 6 by 8, 9 by 8 and 12 by 8, think a dotted crochet beat groupings. Here are a few examples to show you the difference between good and bad groupings. So this I already told you in the previous lesson, that whenever we're doing a compounder we have to think the grouping in the dotted crochet beat. Okay, so same thing again in the that applies to rest also. So you can see in the 6 by 8, this is the grouping, this is the grouping, you can see this. So if whenever you cross this kind of thing, this goes wrong. Okay, this is separately, you cannot write them separately, you just need to put one crochet dotted crochet note. Okay, you can read all of this on your own. There's nothing I can explain in this one. You can see, because these are the groupings they have shown to us how you can do all these things. And this is important thing, somebody asked me in earlier that is it, what do we put in a, if there's a rest and there's no note in a whole bar, then what should the rest? So it's always, remember, it's a semi brave rest comes if the bar is empty, no matter what the time signature is. Okay, so let's start with the first exercise, and the first exercise says write correctly grouped rests below the asterisk. Okay, so we have to check the rest in this one. Okay, so let's start the first one. You see 6 by 8, you can see the first example here given here. So you can see they have completed this first. Okay, and then they have given this one. So let's move to the next one. This is the whole bar, you can see is empty, so we're gonna put this easy, we're gonna put a semi brave rest over here. Next you can see this. So first we're gonna put a crochet rest here. This completes one dotted crochet beat, and again here we can put one rest here. Okay, now let's move to the next page. Now in the next page you can see they have given 9 by 8, that means there should be 3 dotted crochet beat as a main beat. So let's check according. So we can see this is 3 quiver beads given here. Now next we can put here is 1 dotted crochet rest, and again the third one dotted, because they complete 1 dotted crochet beat and 1 dotted crochet beat. Here you can see they have given 1 crochet beat, so to complete this we need 1 quiver rest. Then this is, you can see the 1 dotted crochet beat. Now this is, you can see a quiver beat, so complete this we need a 1 crochet rest here. Okay, and the last one you can see, that means we need 2 dotted crochet beats here. Okay, now next one we can go, let's move the next one. This is 12 by 8, that means 4 dotted crochet beat as a main beat. So you can see the first one, next one we can make a dotted crochet rest, and the fourth one also as a dotted crochet rest. Now next one you can see 3 crochet beads, you can see 1 quiver. Now to complete this one we cannot put a crochet rest after this, first we have to complete this one. So this we complete as a quiver rest, and then 1 more quiver rest. So this completes 1 dotted crochet beat value. After this you can put straight away, you can put a, say, a minim rest, because this completes your 6 quiver rest. Okay, so this is how you can go about it. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, now next question, you can see they're saying the following music contains mistake in the grouping of rest, write it out correctly. So we have to check the mistakes and then write them correctly. So let's start with the first. This 6 by 8 is a time signature, that means 2 dotted crochet beat as a main. So let's see, this is, you can see the whole bar and the rest, so this is wrong. So let's just put the bar line first. So we know that for the whole bar where there's a rest we need a semi brave rest. Yes, so we correct like that. Now you can see this is 2 semi quiver, then 1 quiver. So this is unnecessary. What we can do is we can put a 1 crochet rest instead of that, then write our note here. Yeah, and then you can see 1 note here again. So let's make that note. We're gonna go, let's make this, and then we can again see this is there. So now we have to complete this as a quiver rest and then one more quiver rest. Remember that because this is a quiver beat, So first we have to complete this beat as a crochet beat, so we'll have to put this rest and then again put as a dotted one, this one. Okay, remember. So the crochet beat will not come here. This you have to break into 2 quiver rest. Okay, now next one we can see is again 6 by 8, and this is a base clef. So let's make a base clef first. Time signature 6 by 8. Let's just put the bars first. Go here. Okay, now first you can see that means the main beat should be 2 dotted crochet bead. So you can see this is here, and then 2 crochet bead. No, we have to complete this first. So this is our 1 beat, right? So first we'll put it as a crochet, so we need 1 quiver rest here. Now after this we can put 1 crochet, dotted crochet rest here to complete this. Okay, next you can see this is quiver and this is again 2. No, this is unnecessary. We can just put 1 dotted crochet rest and then complete our beat here. Yeah, let's complete this. Now this is tie with this note. Let's tie the note. And then again same thing as the first bar, we have to complete this beat first, so complete that one and then we make 1 dotted crochet rest here. Okay, so that's how we complete this question. Let's move on to the next one. The next question you can see is saying, look at the following music, add bar lines to agree with the time signature. So now we have to put the bar lines. So the first example you can see. Now let's move to the next one. Next is 6 by 8. That means again 2 dotted crochet beat value in 1 bar. So you can see this is 1 to 1.5. This is make 1. This make 1. So we'll put a bar line here. Then again 1.5 and 1.5. Let's make it here. Again 1.5 and 1.5. Let's make here, and this is 2 dotted crochet beat value. Next one, let's see. Next one is 9 by 8. That means we need 3 dotted crochet beat values. So you can see 1 crochet, 1 quiver rest. This makes 1.5. These makes 1.5, and these 3 make 1.5. That means 1 bar line here. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Come here. This is 1.5, 1.5, and 1 dotted crochet bead. So complete here. Okay. So here we finish our this topic as well. If you have any question regards to this topic, please let me know. I'll help you out as much as I can. Okay. So now I'll see you next topic. Till then, thank you.